I don't know if you guys can see me, we're out here in Woodford. I was just collecting something because I need some new grips for my iron bike. Mission complete, guys. Got some fresh grips. What I'll do, I'll link his Facebook down below. Go give him a follow. These are new grips, mine pretty disintegrated on my bike. But yeah, we're gonna head back now. I'm gonna get on my bike and talk about my back and my collarbone and stuff like that. This just if anyone wants to kindly send me a new gas cap, go ahead, because this one's broken. I have to literally spend like 20 minutes trying to open my gas cap. Sometimes it works first go though, but we'll see. We'll see. I need to get some stickers for this as well, because I want to cover it. Ugh. See, look, it just doesn't want to come open. Ooh. I saw him. Literally, it's stuck. Oh wait, oh no, I got it. I got it. Look, and then you have to do it halfway. And then I have to lock it again. And then it comes open. Oh, you have to go quite a little gas. But anyway, I better have my credit card on me. I haven't got my credit card. Oh, there's the beautiful grips. What we got? Alright, I have my credit card there ain't be in it. Alright, credit card. We got it. Ugh. Why does that look like Josh from the Sidemen? I'll get a picture up. That looks exactly like Josh from Sidemen. Sidemen. Oh, beautiful. Yeah, Zerka. It looks exactly like Zerka. It's like a video game. Right, thank you. Wait, I've got the right petrol, right? Yes, I do. I'm not going to put diesel in there. I'm not going to be dumb. £1.41. That'll do, Mrs. I said that quite loud. No, don't leave me, Josh. Josh, come back. I've got to catch up with Josh. Josh from the side, man. I want Josh. Let's go. What? Josh will never leave me. Come back, Josh. It's in the blood, in the jeans, in the stitching. Walked in, no weapon, made a killing. Tongue kissing, pretty. Alright guys, no joke. Then grips took like 5 hours to put on. Took me like 5 hours to put the grips on, but I'm going to go right now, talk about what happened. Also, here's the new grips. They weren't nice, but I just need to cut my bars down a bit because, yeah, and I'm out of energy, so I just went up a hill. Alright, for this to make sense, you have to go back to the start of the day. Actually, we have to go back quite a bit. Alright, finally on stop road. Alright, so basically, before, it's about a year now, I think it happened in July. But yeah, before this, about 4 or 5 weeks before, I was progressing fast. Yeah, I basically had no fear, I could literally do what I want. That was the problem, I had too much hope in myself, I guess. Might as well come and check out this. Right, yeah, so I basically had too much hope in myself, but I think it happened 21st July. Basically our school does this thing where at like summer holidays, looks like it's meant to be a pool here, but at summer holidays, I'm gonna move my bike quickly. At like summer holidays before a term or something like that, they'll finish school like halfway through the day, or maybe earlier. That's what they did this time. But yeah, we finished early, and I wanted to go down Chick Sands with my mate Bradley, just because it was, just because we can really. So we got down there. It was around 12, I think it was. Anybody home? Right, yeah, so we got there about 12, and it was really hot. Like, it was hotter than today it is, and I'm boiling now. It was really hot. All I had on was shorts and knee pads, and my helmet, of course. That's literally what I had on. No t-shirt, and shoes, but no t-shirt, nothing to help me if I did fall, which I did fall. So that was one big factor which didn't help me at all. They started off, I actually met my other mate there who finished school early. His name's Liam, you probably know him, and his mate was Alex there. The thing is, I should have took notice, he had a crash just before that on the smallest jumps there was. He's like an amazing rider, he's better than me. He had a crash on the small jumps and he fell off, which I should have knew. I should have just stopped riding then and took it slower, but he left. And I was doing a comp line at Chick Sands, which is the biggest dirt jump line there, which I've done loads of times before that. I've done that line loads of times, and it felt natural to me. There's a bath over there, but yeah, that felt natural to me. So I think it was my third run in. I wasn't feeling that good. I'd done the first one about 3 times, and I wasn't feeling that good. But I thought, yeah, it's hot. So the lines are running a bit faster, so I need to go fast. And I think on my 4th go, what I done, I went in way too fast into the first one. I got so much height, and then coming off the next one, I think I tapped my brake a bit, which made me, actually it was just hot. I don't know really what I was doing, but I went up the second lip, and what I done, I whipped my bike round, and then this is where it done me. I dipped my bars back in, so my bike was literally sideways, which then made me not be able to get my front wheels dipped too low, and I was not at the angle to come back from that. So then what happened, I nose front cased, and where I nose front cased, like I do parkour and stuff, and I know how to roll out, but I nose front case, I dived kind of like a front flip trying to get into a roll to save my collarbone from dying, but I didn't do it fast enough. I went to roll, landed straight on flat. That's about, it's over 6 feet, I think it's about 12-15 feet high, straight onto flat. And don't forget, I've gone off the lip, I've probably gone about 20 feet high, and then come down onto the front wheel, then gone to flat on my shoulder. So I've kind of fallen from 20 feet. I've gone onto my shoulder, which is completely snapped my shoulder. My shoulder's meant to be like that, you can see in the pictures, it's meant to be like that, and it went down, it snapped completely and lodged under the other shoulder, which I'll tell you about the lodging in a sec. I actually think it snapped first of all, which was not good, but it was better than it was. Then after that I flicked over onto my back, which then cracked my 7th vertebrae down. But I thought I dislocated it when I got up and stuff. So what the thing that I done, I think it was sitting like that, the broken part, and what I done when I tried to lift my arm up to put it back in place, because I thought it was dislocated, it's gone under, the bone's gone under the other bone, which has then done me worse. Because that, at first it didn't hurt, it just felt, oh, that feels normal, it didn't hurt at all. and I've actually felt kind of good, but clearly not. It was broken. And the other thing is, I would have actually had it on film, but just before I went in to drop it in, Bradley, my mate, he said, oh, I'll film it for you if you want, and I was like, nah, I've done it 100 times, why do I need another film? So I would have got my crash on film, but sadly I did. After that, it didn't hurt. I was literally laying on the ground. I thought I just dislocated it, and I thought it was fine. My back didn't, at this point, my back didn't hurt at all. I didn't even notice my back was like dead. It took about 10 minutes for the pain actually kick in. There was two guys there. There was a BMXer and a mountain biker there from around Rushmere area. I can't remember their names. And then there also was this guy on his enduro bike. I think it was a Trek. Right, so the two guys that are on the BMX and the mountain bike from Rushmere around that area, they helped me back up to the top. They took my bike back up to the top. Oh, and just say my bike was completely fine, nothing at all. Yeah, it was like brand new. They helped me up to the top. It only started hurting as I got halfway up. Then it was killing. It felt like my shoulder was gonna fall off. I thought I wasn't gonna have a harm or something. I still have movement in my hand even though it was broken. They helped me up, and then I couldn't physically keep it up because it was like I couldn't move my shoulder up. So what the other guy did on the enduro bike, he went and in his car he had a bandage, and he put that around my arm, which held my shoulder up. It still killed like hell. I felt like I was gonna die. That kept it up, I mean. And yeah, that probably helped quite a bit. Alright, so everyone at Chicksands, this is quite late as well. I think it happened about 7, which in the summer it gets dark at 9, so it was alright. But all the ticket people have already left. There's literally only a few people in the park at that point, because it was also a Friday. I think it was a Friday or Wednesday, and there wasn't that much people in the park. So they were all telling me to get an ambulance, but I still thought it was dislocated at that point. So I just got my parents to pick me up in their car. Yeah, they took me to hospital, which then when we got to the hospital we had to wait about 4 hours, because I think they forgot about me or something. So we had to wait 4 hours with a broken shoulder and a broken back, which I didn't know at that point. Just sitting there on a chair waiting, and then they finally found me, which then they put me in a bed. I was in that bed for about, where am I going? I was in that bed for about all the way till 2 in the morning, I think it was. I thought I was gonna have to stay there all night because they were doing like checkups on checkups, loads of different things, and it was just stupid. But one thing I have to mention, when they were doing the X-ray on my shoulder, they said, have you ever had any metal in your body? Because they thought they saw metal, and I said no. They didn't tell me anything after that. So then I had to go get a CAT scan for my back. They told me my back was broken, which I didn't know. They told me to go get a CAT scan, and when I was in the room just about to get the CAT scan, one of the ladies gave me a leaflet. She was like, alright, this is like the things that can happen if you've got metal in your body, it'll get ripped out of you. And just in mind, the other doctor just told me, oh, have you ever had metal in your body? And then they go put me in a CAT scan saying if you have metal in your body it'll get ripped out your body, which was a bit scary, but I went with it. I was in that CAT scan for about half an hour, which was really uncomfortable, but I got through it. And then we had to go back to where I was, like in the bed, laying down. Oh god. Right, we stayed in bed for another few hours. We thought, yeah, like I said before, I was going to stay there all night. But then they just randomly sent me home with like a bandage thing around it, because they said I can't get surgery and say look at it a bit more. But then we went home, and then I think I came back to the hospital the next day, and they said you can't get surgery because there's a like an artery in there, which means you could bleed out if the surgery goes wrong, and in theory I could die or lose my arm, which is not very nice. So I never got any metal put in because it was so close to the artery, and I'm young, so apparently it would move back into place. But the other thing I was meant to go on holiday the next day, actually no, 2 days after that, which means I missed about 2 weeks or 1 week of my holiday, which was kind of annoying. But I couldn't do anything else because we had plans, me and Bradley, to go up to Rushmere and 417, all the different bike parks before I go on holiday, just because it was a 3 or 4 week holiday and I'd be missing out on riding. So we was going to complete all the bike parks. First bike park I went to had the worst crash of my career. Don't mind me. Yeah, but what the doctor's done, they didn't do anything. Same with my back, they didn't do anything. But they said my back was really close to like properly breaking, which means I probably would have been disabled, which is nice to know. But luckily it didn't lead to that. So yeah, so after that I just had to wait about it was about 6 months after I could start getting movement, like proper movement in it, not like little movements, like properly lifting my arm up, but it felt quite weak as well. But still to this day, it's nearly been a year now. It was in July, so it's nearly been a year. I still have problems with the shoulder, like when I do press ups, if I get to a certain amount of press ups, once I get to a certain amount of press ups, my shoulder starts to click and it starts to hurt. Same with pull-ups and stuff like that, which is a kind of a down, but I'm happy I got full movement in and I'm back on the bike riding. But yeah, that's the moral story. You got to wear gear. I literally, if I had like my full face helmet on, my back would have probably been better. If I had my chest plate on, I probably wouldn't have like destroyed my back even more. Same with my shoulders. And yeah, if I had long trousers on, I wouldn't have got all scraped up, because my back was completely scraped as well up, and it took a while to heal. But yeah, that's basically it. If you want me to do a video about my recovery, if you want me to do a video of how I've recovered so fast, because actually you can recover quite fast from that, I'll make one about that, what methods I used and stuff like that. But yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. It's just kind of a bit of story time. I've got more story times. Got some stuff about my suspension nearly killing me and losing my eye, which is a fun one. But yeah, make sure you like, comment this video, and just click the subscribe button and like button, because I want to get moved up to the recommended page a bit more. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.